Thanks, First Minister. You'll be aware of the shocking incident of violence at Waid Academy in Fife recently. I was just wondering if you have watched that video at all and what your reaction was to it. And on top of that, the incident comes a couple of months after staff at Waid Academy voted in favour of strike action due to concerns over pupil violence. And we also reported that in Tayside and Fife, there were up to 70 social media accounts kind of related to bullying and, bullying other pupils. So is this a concern that the government kind of needs to do more about as well, bullying in schools and also sort of the bullying that then continues after class for some pupils?
So I have watched the video from Waid Academy, and it is, appalling and sickening to watch, a really difficult watch for anybody who views it. I'm not going to say more about that particular incident right now because, I think it would be inappropriate given the nature of it, and it may be that there are, investigations, inquiries into that. In terms of the more general point, firstly, bullying, violence is unacceptable, whether it's in a school, after the school day when pupils are on their way home, or frankly in any walk of life. And it's really important, I think, that we all in politics and in elected politics unite to say that. I think I'm not intending in any way to sort of underplay the seriousness of these issues. I think one of the things that just strikes me that is very different now to when I was at school, and it's certainly the case that when I was at school, bullying was a thing at times. Of course, now people can film these things on mobile phones, which was not possible to do when I was at school. So there's just that element I think we need to be aware of. But there is no doubt that bullying is a significant issue and a very significant concern. Local authorities obviously are responsible for schools. I think towards the tail end of last year, in response to a question at FMQs, said I would seek to have a discussion with local authorities about what more the government can do to support them as they take on this challenge. And I know the Education Secretary's had some discussions with COSLA representatives. So we'll continue to talk to local authorities about how we best support them to discharge their responsibilities. But bullying is horrible. It's unacceptable. Violence obviously is, and I think everybody across the country wants to see as much as possible done to combat and address the kind of incidents that your question started with.